up, guys? King Crisis here. Welcome to part 2 on What If Naruto Was All Might's Reincarnation. I bet you guys weren't expecting a legitimate part 2. Well, guess what? I'm the truth. Whoo! Anyways, that was so weird and so corny of me. I am sorry. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. But anyways, that being said, let's start the video off righty, naughty, soundy. See, that's even worse. I'm gonna kill myself. What the fuck am I doing? Ugh! Let's start the video. Because we ain't even much finna focus on what just happened. So we last left off. Naruto has been trained by Tsunade for I think it was 4 years of his life, and he has just defeated Kakashi. And well, Team 7 has now been made official after Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura, well mostly Naruto, beat the absolute brakes off of Kakashi and took the bells. With that being said, you will see Team 7 meeting up yet again, and this time they're meeting up in order to carry an old lady across the street. They begin to do a bunch of missions, and every last one of these missions have all been a complete waste of their time. And to put it simply, Naruto, he doesn't really care. Because at the end of the day, he's still helping people, and that's all that matters to him. So sometimes Naruto doesn't even take the money from the missions because, well, he, realistically speaking, doesn't need it. I mean, his grandmother's a Hokage, his father was a Hokage as well. I mean, he has a stupid amount of inheritance, so he really don't need the money. He's doing it just to help the people. And at times, he would straight up give his cut back to the lady or back to the men who hired them. Naruto's very serious when it comes down to doing this because to him, he's just helping the people. He doesn't even care about that for real. Slowly but surely, they begin to shift his light in the village a whole lot more than what it did at first. Simply learning he was the 4th Hokage's son was not enough for the village to fully start back respecting Naruto. After all, he still does host a demon within him. So some people are still biased towards Naruto, some are still afraid of Naruto. But nonetheless, most of them respect Naruto, mainly out of, well, fear. After all, he is still the Nine Tails, and he still is one of the more powerful people within the village. He was trained by the Hokage. And she just so happens to be his grandmother. So they watch out, and they watch out very much so dearly because they really don't know what to expect when it comes down to what Naruto's true power may possibly be. They make sure that they do not fuck up underneath any circumstances because one wrong move and, well, Naruto could genuinely hurt them or he could destroy the village because why not? So with that being said, let's time skip. The time skip begins. Team 7 arrives into the Hokage's office. And as they do so, Naruto about Lady Hokage. Did you say Naruto, Kakashi, Sakura, Sasuke? They will all look towards her with a serious facial expression, as they would say that they want a harder mission, specifically Sasuke and Sakura. Naruto does not mind helping out the village, but of course, it's getting a little boring, and they want to actually test their skills. Tsunade will look upward. She looks towards Naruto and looks towards Kakashi. She's aware of the fact that Sasuke is also an Uchiha who wields a Tsutomu Sharingan, has access to a repertoire of fire style and a three style jutsu. She's aware of the fact that this version of Sakura is very decent with water style based jutsus, and she's able to use genjutsu to an extremely high degree. To the point where this version of Sakura, guys, I know I still made her a little bit useless in the first part, but I'm not going to make her completely. This version of Sakura is going to have a Kekkei Genkai, and her Kekkei Genkai is the ability to protrude a mist from her body. The mist that she protrudes is able to cast genjutsu upon her opponents. This is the Hard No Clan's Kekkei Genkai. Envisioned mist is what it's called. Literally, basically, it's a mist that causes visions upon their enemies, and these visions can become so rampant or so specific that you really wouldn't know if it was even genjutsu or not. It's to that degree. It's the second most powerful genjutsu in Naruto, aside from that one filler genjutsu that's so broken that it becomes reality, and obviously enough aside from the infinite Tsukiyomi. But the only reason that Koto Matakane or Tsukiyomi, well no, Tsukiyomi's weaker. Okay, the only reason why Koto Matakane, infinite Tsukiyomi, and the one filler genjutsu are all stronger is because of one thing. Koto Matakane would technically be weaker if it wasn't for the fact that it had to have mist involved. If there was no mist involved, then the Kekkei Genkai will be massively stronger. But of course, there's mist, so realistically speaking, it's not that much stronger. And when it comes down to it, this theme could also be utilized as a weapon. Of course, the clan have not figured it out quite yet, but I'll obviously make Sakura be the one to figure out how to use it in a weapon-like base. So with that being said, with time skip, Team 7 proceeds to walk off. And the reasoning why we're time skipping and not covering the Gato scene is because Tsunade already straightened his ass out. Okay, we know Tsunade don't play that shit. And him tripping out and coming in there and thinking he was going to talk crazy to Team 7, yeah, that just was not going to happen this time around. Because it's Tsunade who's in that seat. She's not a pushover like Hiruzen and was not going to sit there and tolerate the disrespect. So, if he would have came in there talking crazy, she would have punched him in his shit. And obviously enough, he doesn't want to get hit by the Hokage. So, time skip. Team 7 ends up walking on over towards the gate. As they all arrive together, immediately Tazuna will look at them. And he would bow his head and say thank you in order for accompany me on my journey back to the land of waves. Naruto and Team 7 will tell him he's welcome and that Naruto will go to him, shake his hand, and explain that he's Naruto Uzumaki. He's the grandson of the Hokage. This catches the great attention of him. You're the grandson of Lady Hokage. Yes. That means you're a prince. I mean, kind of? I guess? Naruto would say. It is a great honor to meet you, Tazuna would say. He would bow before Naruto. Naruto would then bow back, honor to meet you as well. As immediately, Tazuna would shake Naruto's hand, and they would walk off. As they're all walking off, Naruto and Sakura both peeped something. A puddle. Neither one of them said anything. Of course, Kakashi also peeped this. The only one who didn't peep this was Sasuke because he just was not paying attention to that. But Naruto and Sakura, they immediately knew something was off. And as both of them looked towards the puddle, Naruto gave Sakura a look as they kept walking, completely acting as if they didn't notice it. They walked forward and proceeded to immediately both stop, as Naruto would say, turn. Immediately they would turn around simultaneously, as both of them would throw forward a kick at the same exact time and knock both of the demon brothers back. Naruto looked towards and said, see, you're getting more strong. Like, you're getting stronger. You're getting a bit more dangerous, too. Sakura has a little smile on her face and she would then would say, thank you, Naruto. Naruto then says, now, let's take these guys out. Naruto would turn, his eyes flaring up blue. As then the demon brothers would charge in towards them, but Naruto wouldn't hesitate. He would blitz right in front of them. Louisiana smash. Striking both of them with the weakest Detroit's, like the weakest smash he could unleash, and he proceeds to knock them completely unconscious. He looks towards him and will say, wow, I was expecting a lot stronger of a foe. Kakashi then would look forward. Those guys are the demon brothers, Naruto. They're extremely dangerous mercenaries. He'll turn and look towards Tazuna. Why would they be coming after you? Tazuna says, I don't know. Alright, you don't know? Fine then. Naruto ties him up and healed him. I have to get intel out of them. Naruto, hearing this, would nod, as he proceeded to tie up the brothers, and then he would use medical ninjutsu and heal the first brother. As then, Kakashi would create an earth-style barrier, as they would go inside of a box, and you see Kakashi pull out a kunai and place it to the unconscious brother's throat. This is your brother, right? The brother would say, yeah. Look, I'm only gonna do this one time. Tell me why you're here, or I'll kill your brother. The brother would say, I refuse. Kakashi begins to dig the kunai into the other brother's throat, as the brother would break immediately. No! No! Kakashi then would stop. Then tell me why you're here. He then explains that we were hired by a man known as Gato in order to kill Tazuna the bridge builder. That way they cannot make a bridge that connects them to the hidden, what was it? The hidden mist, yeah, the hidden mist village. Naruto hears this and would say, no, Kakashi would say, fine. And she would throw the other brother down, pull out a scroll, and seal both of the brothers was in there. As then he would walk off. He looks forward with a serious facial expression. This isn't a C rank mission. It's an A rank mission. He says with a serious facial expression. Naruto, hearing this, he begins to have a huge smile on his face. Does that mean I can actually have a worthy challenge? As this was said, this causes Kakashi, Sasuke, and Sakura to look at him a bit confused. Naruto didn't say, let's not forget, I am stronger than the Hokage herself. Probably. Naruto says probably. I'm not actually fully certain. But I'm a Kage level fighter, Naruto says. Kakashi is a high Jonin, high Anbu, hell probably Kage level himself. Sasuke and Sakura, both you guys are tuning level at the very least. We're good. Maybe not high tuning or Jonin level, but I mean, you can do something, Naruto would say. And you shouldn't have to worry. After all, if things go bad, I'll just make clones of myself that will defend you guys. Come on, I haven't gone full power since I've been back in the village. The last time I went full power was 3 years ago. And my power has increased since then. I'm trying to get active. Plus, I may get an opportunity to take down horrible people if it means I get to protect them. What are you talking about, Naruto? It means I get to take down bad people. I'm trying to take down some bad guys. So, can we please? Naruto would say. Sasuke and Sakura would look at each other, as then Kakashi would look towards them. Do you guys think you can handle this? Sasuke would say, it's whatever, I don't care. Sakura would say, if Sasuke's okay with it, then I'm okay with it. And Naruto can definitely handle it if it comes down to it and we really need his help. I think Naruto can protect us, Sakura would say. As it was said, Naruto would have a huge smile on his face. Good, he would say. I guess that means we're going through with this. Kakashi has a serious facial expression. As long as all you guys are okay, then all is well. Kakashi proceeds to smile as Team 7 will head on. Well, Team 7 heading onward, they begin to see a mist pour in, an extreme mist. And as this begins to happen, Naruto begins to look around. Something isn't right. Naruto and Kakashi was at the same time. Before Kakashi could even say the words duck, Naruto slammed Sasuke, Sakura, and Tasuna's heads into the ground, and he himself jumps, turns around, and catches the executioner's blade. The blade doesn't even pierce through Naruto's skin, as he would land holding the blade. As that happens, he would suddenly look upward as he sees a black-haired man zooming towards him. Zabuza immediately pulls out a kunai and instantly places it towards Naruto's throat. Naruto stands there, completely unmoved, doesn't move a muscle, while Zabuza still holding the kunai to his throat. Kakashi. Naruto says, Kakashi, Sensei, may I handle this? Kakashi will look towards him and says, of course, Naruto. Sasuke and Sakura will slowly pick up their heads, a little bit of blood dripping off it. Did you have to fucking slam my head into the ground? Sasuke would say, would you have rather died? As Naruto looks for it, he would flick Zabuza back, as Zabuza immediately sent flying back by the air pressure. Naruto looks towards him, and then he would immediately say, you're Zabuza Momochi of the 7 Ninja Swordsmen. He would say, interesting, how did you know that? I did a lot of research when I was training with my grandmother. He would say, you've killed lots of innocent people. He would say with a very angry facial expression, you can't be trusted. Zabuza would say, I didn't do anything wrong. I did what I could in order to serve my village, and then you abandoned said village. Naruto says, you have some nerve saying that you're doing anything for your village if you left it. Naruto says, as he begins to have a powerful aura start coming off of him, and it doesn't even feel like chakra. They can't explain which it is they're feeling, but this doesn't feel like chakra. And Kakashi, who has experience with people around who has nature energy, even himself has attempted to gain Sage mode at one point. It doesn't even feel like Sage energy. They can't describe what this power is that's coming off of Naruto. But Naruto, boom, appearing right beside Zabuza and smacking him with a mean right hook that sent him blind. Zabuza then slams through several trees within the forest. Naruto then zooms forward before saying, Arizona Smash! As he proceeds to strike him with a ruthless kick that sends him flying. Just for Naruto to zoom forward, grab him, and using a Colorado Smash, he proceeds to slam him into the ground before Naruto unleashes a massive uppercut yelling, Rising Flame! As that proceeds to happen, well, of course, a flame would literally burst upward from Naruto's uppercut and send Zabuza flying even further into the air. As it happens, Zabuza gets backwards. He would fall down onto one knee. As Naruto said, is that all you got? The 7 ninja swordsmen are some of the most brutal and most brutal people within the history of the shinobi world. And this is all you have? Naruto looks towards him. Without that blade, I guess you're nothing. Zabuza say, don't underestimate me, ninja. Rah! He places both of his hands together and he begins to weave hand signs. Water style! Water dragon jutsu! As he proceeds to fire off a water dragon, Naruto cocks his fist back. Chakra begins to fill into one for all. Detroit smash! As he slams a fist right through it, completely blowing away the water dragon jutsu, just completely destroying it with one singular punch. Naruto then zooms forward in front of him, placing his hands forward in an X-like formation and slashing dead across Zabuza's chest. Blood poured out everywhere, and Zabuza fell to the ground completely laid out. Naruto looks towards him as he begins to wrap Zabuza up, but suddenly sandbombs fly right into Zabuza's neck as his body collapses onto the ground. And Haku would suddenly appear. From here, their conversation will go as it did in the original timeline, with Naruto smelling alive the entire time. But he figures he doesn't want to kill anyone. After all, that isn't what heroes do. But to him, it appears that Zabuza is dead. But Naruto is very acute when it comes to medical understanding, so he knows for an absolute fact that did not kill him. But he decides to wait. As the lady proceeds to disappear. With her disappearing, Naruto immediately puts two and two together that that's obviously a lie. That lady just faked everything, but it's whatever. Time skip! Naruto could be seen sitting down. As he's sitting down, he's waiting. He's just waiting. He's sitting down, he's eating. Kakashi is currently outside talking to Sasuke and Sakura, explaining to them about water walking and tree walking. Of course, Sakura still gets it down as quickly as she did in the original timeline. Sasuke, on the other hand, he struggles, but Naruto manages to teach him a little something that he knew. Whilst this is happening, Naruto would pull Sasuke and Sakura aside. He explains to them that he can do something, okay? And what he's gonna do is gonna give them a temporary boost. Well, it's not actually temporary, it's permanent until you use up the boost, but he's going to give them access to a boost in power. This boost in power will last until they use it all. But this boost in power will boost all of their jutsus, their techniques, their chakra reserves, their strength, their speed, as long as they have enough of the boost remaining within them. Naruto then will tell them there's going to be a percentage that only he himself can sense on how much of the boost they're going to have. Naruto explains all he has to do is, for one, get their consent, and he can fuel his chakra into them, giving them access to a unique boosted power to everything. It can also boost your physical strength and speed as well if you decide to use it in that regard. It can essentially give you access to some of my abilities. As this was said, Sasuke looks towards Naruto and refuses to get the boost. Naruto will shake his head in disappointment, but he says that there's nothing he can do. If even a single fraction of Sasuke doesn't want the boost, then it's not gonna work. But he looks towards Sakura. He explains that this boost can make her stronger. And the boost, a part of it is permanent. Not all of it, but a part of it is. A fraction of this boost, about 25% of the boost, will always be permanent. Of course, it can't stockpile, so if you were to ever boost her again, it wouldn't immediately be 50% boosted. It's not going to work like that. But that little 25% will always be added onto it. As he says this, Sakura looks towards him. She begins to think about that. Naruto says, "You think he's going to look at you if you're not powerful?" This causes Sakura to look at him confused. What do you mean? Do you think he's going to look at you that way if you're not powerful? I mean, I hate to break it to you, but well, he's not. He would say calmly, show him that you can do something. Show him that you're powerful. Show him that you're a threat. Show him that you got them hands. And show him just how powerful you really are, Sakura. And then, I guarantee you'll get his attention. As he says this causes Sakura to look at him. I want it, she would say. As Naruto would smile, deal. He proceeds to lift up his hand, as Sakura begins to witness a golden aura start coming off of Naruto. But not only was that the case, red markings begin to surround his body. Even around his face, a weird little red X mark appears on it. As lightning begins to channel off of him, lightning of a yellow and even green color at times. That energy then begins to flow into Sakura. The Sakura eyes begin to glow a brilliant green, and chakra begins to just explode off of her. Suddenly, Sakura begins to sense her Keikai Genkai. The envisioned mist, it begins to grow stronger and stronger and stronger. As she literally begins to have little holes open up in her arms. These holes aren't visible to the naked eye, but to someone who has acute vision, they could see them. Like the Byakugan or the Sharingan. Actually, no, like the Byakugan or the Rinnegan can actually see these holes. And she can feel it. She can feel such power. She didn't ask, how come Naruto can perform fire style and wind style techniques without using hand signs? Naruto then explains that the wind style is most of the time, just his pure physical power. Sometimes he adds wind style chakra into it though, and he explains that he has a unique ability. He's able to just simply infuse elemental chakra into all of its hits, which create an after effect of those elemental based attacks. Sakura has no idea as to how he does that. That sounds literally impossible, she would explain. Naruto says he thought it wasn't possible at first, but it just works. So it's not really much else he could actually say. I mean, it just works. He doesn't actually know how it works, but it does, and he's not gonna question too much on that. So he just sits back and decides. He always decided, fuck it. Time skip. The time skip will begin, and as soon as the time skip starts, my bad, y'all. Team 7 arrives on the bridge. With Team 7 arriving on the bridge, and like normal, Tajna continuing his work, into a huge crowd of mist rolled in. Chaboom. Zabuza and Haku show up. Naruto stepped forward, but Kakashi will hold out his hand. I want him this time, he would say. Naruto said, okay, that's not fair. I basically called him. But Kakashi was saying, no, you had your one, you won, I want to have mine. He's still injured from your fight anyways, he would say. Naruto would look towards him as he would sigh and say, okay, fine, you can have it this time. And he proceeds to walk off. I guess I'll take the ice chick. As he proceeds to walk forward into Haku. And of course, the battle would begin. As Haku rushes forward towards Naruto, and Naruto will rush forward towards Haku. Immediately, Haku proceeds to literally melt into an icy mist to the shock of Naruto. Naruto then begins to look around, but he can't seem to find Haku anywhere. As Naruto then begins to start looking, as he sees Haku jump out of the water, as he proceeds to shoot a massive ice bullet towards Naruto. Naruto sees it comes, he cocks back his fist and yells, Hell Flash! As he proceeds to throw forward a Hell's Flash, which is a flaming Detroit Smash, by the way, but nothing happens. Like, the ice jutsu shoots right through it to the surprise of Naruto. Haku then suddenly appears right behind him. As he immediately pulls out 3 sand bombs and would slam them into Naruto's back. Naruto would ache in pain as the ice bullet was striking Naruto. As Haku would lift up his hand, Crystal Ice Mirror's jutsu! As suddenly the Crystal Ice Mirror would form. As this happens, Naruto struggles, but he snatches the sand bomb out of his neck. As Haku zooms forward all around the Crystal Ice Mirror just before shooting out of them towards Naruto. But to the shock of Haku, Naruto caught him and threw him into another mirror. Haku then proceeds to zoom out of him again, but Naruto catches him again and throws him into another mirror. Haku begins to realize that Naruto can keep up with him. That's actually insane. He'd never seen anyone be able to keep up with him before. And if he could keep up with him, does that mean he let him hit him all those times just to test out his power? Naruto begins to smirk as he would say, you have a very cool technique. But Naruto begins to lift up his hand into a weird-like formation. But I got something even better. Domain expand. I'm just kidding. Naruto said I got something even cooler. As his eyes begin to glow blue, suddenly Haku begins to feel a weird power come over him. He can't explain it, but he feels massively stronger for some odd reason. But that stronger didn't last long as suddenly they entered a black void. He looked around confused. Well, from there he's seen Kurama, Ashira, and Shigaraki. In case you guys didn't notice, All For One's brother actual name was Shigaraki. But yeah, it's Shigaraki, the first user of One For All, and Naruto himself. He looks around confused as Ashura proceeds to summon a truth-seeking orb rod as he spins that bitch. And immediately, they proceed to genuinely jump. Like, they jump Haku. They proceeded to jump Haku. And you're probably wondering, how the fuck did he enter the Vicious World? Because each time Naruto caught him, he infused a fraction of One For All was in him just so he could pull him into the vicious world, because Naruto wanted to be a little dramatic and jump him like that. And that's what he proceeds to do. He proceeds to jump the shit out of him. And then he would drag him out of the vicious world, where a pretty beaten up Haku, spiritually at least, his physical body is unharmed, but he can for some reason still feel the pain, suddenly gets hit by a ruthless uppercut as Naruto will grab him and literally start spinning as he yells, LA Fire! As his body would engulf in flame using fire style chakra, as he would spin, as then he would say, drop! As he slams him right to the ground. A massive crater would form as Naruto then would let off an explosion of One For All and chakra that just completely destroyed the crystal ice mirrors. And when the smoke clears, Haku's unconscious. Zabuza looks forward as Kakashi zooms in with a Chidori, but Naruto blitzes forward and catches Kakashi's hand. To the stop of Kakashi, like Naruto caught his risk. And he then says, we don't need to kill them, Naruto would say. As Zabuza sees it, he would grab the execution blade and goes forward and swing it at Naruto, but with Naruto's other hand, he catches the blade. As he then proceeds to crush the executioner's blade, snatch it from Zabuza and backhand him unconscious. Kakashi says, why did you do that, Naruto? I had him. Naruto then would say, killing isn't necessary. They weren't gonna... Kakashi says, they're gonna kill us, but we don't have to kill them. Naruto would say, you want a better world. You think killing is gonna help that? Kakashi says, some people need to die. They can be redeemed. Naruto says, sure, he's taken countless lives. Sure, he's probably done a lot. But you don't have to kill them. That isn't necessary. Kakashi sees this, he's just like, what the hell wrong with him? He would think to himself, he's so noble, such a heroic guy. That isn't how the world works, Naruto. They're monsters. They've killed so many. And you haven't? Naruto would say. It's caused Kakashi to go silent. Exactly. You've killed several people as well, and you don't see me trying to kill you, do you? And goes quiet. Exactly, man. You've killed as well. Everyone killed as well. We don't have to keep doing that. As Naruto looks at him, he'd walk away. Now, we time skip. Naruto could be seen sitting down, waiting. And as Naruto's waiting, well, actually no, Tazuna began to work on the bridge a little bit more peacefully until Gato and all of his men pulled up. And when they pulled up, the first thing they proceed to do is immediately threaten Team 7. Of course, not going to go too well for them because Naruto knows who Gato is. And he says to the top of his lungs, have no fear, because I am here. As he then would yell, to all the people within the land of the waves, have no fear. He can no longer harm, hurt, nor rob you because I am here to put an end to Gato's reign. Naruto looks forward to take all of you out. Naruto walks forward. I'm sick and tired of people like you. You're damn nearly a villain. As Kakashi, Sasuke, and Sakura hear it, like, is he good? Why is he being... As Naruto begins to just glow, and Naruto took a step, and he was gone. He proceeds to blitz in one shot 70 people with one singular punch. He zips and proceeds to do the same thing over and over and over until he appears right in front of Gato within a matter of seconds. Gato stood there absolutely stunned as Naruto proceeds to hit him with a ruthless gut punch. As in he picks him up and throws him into the center of their village. And bro hit the ground like absolutely hard. Back destroyed. Stomach destroyed. He's alive, but yeah, not for long. Naruto isn't really expecting what's going to happen, but the people proceed to tie him up and they take him away. And Kaji says, what did they kill him? Naruto didn't want to say, well, I didn't kill him. I thought you just said you're trying not to have a world full of death. Yeah, but I didn't kill him. And you didn't kill him. As long as it ain't one of us, I don't care. As Naruto proceeds to he proceeds to wrap up, tie up Zabuza and tie up Haku. As then he proceeds, they proceed to go back to the village. When they make it back to the village, Naruto felt something was wrong. He couldn't describe what it was, but making it back into the village, they report everything back to Tsunade, and the next day, I'm pretty sure it was the next day, even if not, I'm gonna make it the next day. The next day, Kakashi explains to them about the Chunin exams. And as they're leaving, Naruto ends up encountering, well, the Sen siblings, bullying Kankuro. And Naruto would walk forward as Kankuro has Konohamaru by the collar, lifting him up. And he begins to kick at him, saying, "Leave me alone, my grandpa's a Kage." And, no, he doesn't say, but he just says, "Leave me alone before you have to go through something far worse than what you're expecting." And Kankuro isn't listening until Naruto places his hand on his shoulder. Let the kid go. Kankuro just turned, side-eyed Naruto, and ignored him before immediately turning around and just seeing the absolute behemoth that is Naruto. Mind y'all, Naruto's 16 years old, and the bro is damn nearly 8 foot. Okay, he's 7'11". Okay, forgot to mention that. And that's not even his full height, because his actual full height, bro's 9 feet tall. And that's never he's using his full power. So yeah, full power, released, he's fucking 8 feet tall. I don't know if I said 14 or 16, but I'm just gonna make it 16 because I'm really not certain. But yeah, Naruto scared the shit out of him, and he's like, you know what? Just because you're big, that doesn't make you tough. Naruto then proceeds to look down at him. Did I fucking say that I thought I was tough? I said put him down. Am I supposed to be afraid of you? Kankuro would say, as he would look forward towards Naruto. Naruto just started laughing as he begins to flex his chakra, as suddenly the chakra was felt all around him. Matter of fact, I'll be nice. Naruto suddenly shrinks down to Kankuro's size. Let's make it fair now. And he's still flexing too much chakra for Kankuro or Tamari to handle. Both of them fall to their knees, feeling this chakra. The only one who doesn't seem to be affected by it is Gaara. But when Naruto leaves and the Sen siblings leave, and when Naruto and Team 7 leaves, you see sweat begins to drop down Gaara. He begins to breathe heavily. What the fuck was that? He would say, as his siblings would turn and see that it even shook Gaara up. Gaara had to play it cool. Bro had to act nonchalant like he wasn't being crushed underneath the extreme weights of Naruto's chakra. Anyways, with that being said, guys, we're going to be ending up part 2. Okay, guys, so I have, in fact, ordered 2 thumbnails from this guy off Fiverr. So we should clear. If they do not come through, I will be reporting the fuck out of them. But, I don't know, because, it's my first time doing this, so, I don't really know the dude quite yet. Maybe he's cool people, maybe not. I don't know him yet, like I said. But with that being said, guys, we're going to be ending off part, of course, 2. So, if you're new, like and subscribe, guys. I have a Naruto what if coming out. I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys about it now, because I need some ideas, which is glitch release Naruto. Okay? Basically, Naruto's going to have the power to glitch things, and I low-key need some advice. So, yeah.